ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday afternoon, the 24th day of September. Fine fall weather. And we got a cool night coming up tonight. Let's go right to some Skycam images around the state. We'll begin with our Skycam up in Huntsville. And off in the distance there, you can see the mighty Saturn V rocket at the Alabama Space and Rocket Center on a sunny fall afternoon. Way down south, how about Gulf Shores? Boy, what a diversified state we have. That's the Gulf Coast there, is seen from our Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. And about halfway in between those two places, a look at the Tombigbee River. From the Skycam on top of the Demopolis Civic Center, looking north, right around the bend is the confluence of the Black Warrior and the Tombigbee Rivers there. Water vapor satellite imagery this afternoon. We are in great shape. Shortwave rotating up into Canada. Big storm developing just off the coast of the Carolinas, but all of that not really impacting our weather. And temperatures are indeed very nice. Got some cooler air moving in from the east. Highs only, the temperatures only in the 70s at 1 o'clock. Most spots will probably see a high right around 80 today, and that's not bad. Incredibly nice weather. Humidity values stay low. Tropical weather scene, we got a couple of systems to watch. We've got that hybrid storm that is just off the coast of the Carolinas. And quite frankly, that might be the bigger of the two systems. And then the other one down near north of Hispaniola that could become a tropical storm over the next couple of days. We'll look at the modeling on those. First off on the hybrid. And that's going to meander and maybe bring gale force winds to parts of the coast of North Carolina and Virginia, Chesapeake Bay. We'll see how that behaves. And, the models are not going to have a good, easy time with this, those tropical models, because this is not your classic warm core tropical storm. It is a hybrid, more of a mid-latitude type system. But the bottom line is it will have the same effect. A lot of wind and rain on the middle Atlantic coast. And the other one, 93, again, it's really had a hard time because of the interaction with Hispaniola, but now it's clearly north of the island. And most models bring it due north. You can see a couple of them hook it northeast, keeping it offshore. But that could bring some windy and wet weather to New England or maybe the Canadian Maritimes this weekend. But all of that stays east of Alabama, and accordingly, no rain. This is suggesting not a drop. This is valid through Monday morning of next week, Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Heaviest rain from the coast of North Carolina all the way up to the coast of Maine, with the bullseye sitting on the eastern tip of Long Island, 5.5 inches. Here's the GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. This is at 500 millibars, 18,000 feet off the ground or so. Got that upper level low that is on the coast of the Carolinas. Westerlies are up north. Down below that, the surface reflection is just off the coast of the Carolinas. And again, the worst weather with that will be north of that surface low where the onshore flow is. North Carolina, Virginia, the coast of Delaware, back over into Chesapeake Bay. And we're talking potential for tropical storm force winds. And you can see the other system off to the southeast of there that could become Tropical Storm Kyle. Friday, the lead system just kind of meanders around. Moisture moving into extreme eastern Tennessee and northeastern Georgia, but all of that stays east of here. The other one not really developing. Saturday starting off the weekend. Again, the second low that could be Tropical Storm Kyle is coming up toward New England. The weather looking pretty wet for our friends up there. But again, notice we got a beautiful day here. And Sunday, Kyle, or what happens to come of that, is over the Canadian Maritimes. And again, beautiful weather. Over the weekend, highs in the low to mid-80s, lows down in the 50s. And I've got to point out, tomorrow morning we think that we could see low 50s around here. Coolest morning so far this season. Monday of next week, same deal, dry. Tuesday, here comes that deepening trough. Wednesday of next week, the 1st of October. Look at that. The GFS cuts off this big, deep upper low over Indianapolis, and down below that, you can see that should open the door for the coolest air so far this season as thickness values drop considerably. And looking at that, we're talking highs around 70 and lows in the mid to upper 40s. Yes. And then on the 2nd, Thursday of next week, a week from tomorrow, same deal. The weather looking dry and cool. And all of the rain up north. And that is the one thing, dry is the theme here. Let's look at the end of the forecast period, the 10th of October. Nice trough a little north of here, and once again, dry as a bone. So quite frankly, on this run of the GFS, this is almost suggesting we could go 2 full weeks here without a drop of rain. Not that unusual for this time of the year, but that will mean increased forest fire dangers across the state as the conditions continue to dry out. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.